Everybody, Dr. Jeremy Heyman here at Cornerstone Naturopathic, and today I'm going to be talking about the approach to eating, calorie intake, timing of eating, and what is the best approach when it comes to an anti-cancer diet in terms of reducing your risk for cancers. Now, there's some good solid evidence out there that has been reviewed in the not too distant past that actually has shown that those that are considered nighttime eaters, so those that snack and eat bigger meals at night, within a couple hours of going to bed, actually potentially have a higher risk of cancer. Specific cancers in these studies were prostate and breast, but there may be others as well. And the reason for this is that we all have a 24-hour circadian rhythm clock internally in our body. And by eating later at night and snacking at night, and we all know this, we all know that snacking at night is probably not optimal for our health, although life is all about balance. But those that do it on a regular basis, it actually negatively impacts or interrupts our 24-hour circadian rhythm. So when we should be sleeping, we're actually spending more energy and effort trying to digest our food. So which is one reason why those of us who have snacked or have big meals at night sometimes can't sleep. It takes an hour, it takes a couple hours to fall asleep. So one reason for that is because melatonin production is reduced when you're eating at nighttime, and melatonin really helps to exert the initiation of sleep. Insulin levels also rise when we eat food, and we're not actively engaged in physical activities for 8 hours while we're sleeping. So the last thing we should be doing is sitting down to a big dinner at 7, 8 o'clock at night, 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night, trying to consume massive calories, more calories in that sitting than we would have consumed at any other meal of the day. And although that's what Western culture has sort of imparted on us, eat breakfast, eat lunch, then eat like a nice big dinner, what we want to do is we actually want to switch that around. So when it comes, from the analogy of a pyramid, in the morning or the first meal of the day, you're getting a nice solid, calorie-dense, nutrient-dense meal. And then as the day goes on, the calorie intake is being reduced so that when dinner time comes, you don't necessarily have to have a massive, big sit-down meal. You can still sit with your family, sit with your friends, enjoy, socialize, and get that aspect of things. And you can still consume nutrient-dense foods. But when it comes to calories, like I said, the science out there and the evidence out there now is showing that eating more calorie-dense foods at the beginning of the day sets your body and your internal clock up and your optimal health approach more favorably, so that you can actually exert some of that energy, exert some of those calories during the day, so that by the end of the day, you're just sort of topping things off with some nutrient-dense foods, but low in calorie. So just wanted to get that out there, put that out there to people, and you can let me know your thoughts. The last couple nights, myself and my family have had some really late night calorie-dense dinners. I'm not really in favor of it. That's kind of just the way life has gone for us the last couple nights, and hasn't been pleasant as far as sleeping and kind of that feeling of refreshment in the morning, that kind of thing. So there's all those kind of short-term impacts and stuff like that. But when it comes to our long-term health, like I said, and specifically reducing your risk of cancer, we really want to maximize that. So any questions you have about how do I start my day, am I supposed to be fasting, what kind of calories are we talking here, and what kind of meals should I be eating or food should I be eating at nighttime instead of my normal, chicken and pasta or chicken and rice and, vegetables kind of thing, let me know, and I'm more than happy to answer. Thanks very much, and then we'll see you on our next video of our anti-cancer foods.